We've gone through all the M names. Miranda,
Melissa, Alicia.
Mumbai. Montgomery. Just start naming places after a while. Mobile. Is it filming?
Memphis.
Is it? Oh, did we already say Memphis?
That'd
be so awesome if Jess's mom sings Memphis. Shamonae.
Is that our
welcome? I just made it up. Is it okay?
That's great. I loved it. I'm going to put that in the beginning of every episode.
Great. I think it's going to change because I honestly don't know what I just did. Changes every week, so stay tuned. So, today we're interviewing Sharon, the first half of Shamonae. First is worst.
What? The winner is first.
That's true.
The leader is
That was
first.
a quote from Always Sunny in
Oh.
Philadelphia.
Because
I quote a lot. I watch a lot of TV. Okay, so I have a few questions for you.
Okay.
We don't have to get through all of these.
Okay.
But do you want? It's number 1 through 10, so I guess you can pick.
I can just pick
so
numbers.
you have a little bit of control.
There's no control whatsoever because I don't know what any of the questions
1
are.
through 10.
1 through 10. All right, 10.
Starting with question 10.
Did you write 10 questions because it was a nice even number, or you just had 10 questions?
It was. I just stopped at 10. I was like, that's enough.
Okay.
Share a fun story from your youth. It's not a question.
It's not a question at all.
What's a fun story from your youth?
Fun story from my youth. What would you define?
I
as
had
fun? Do you have an example?
getting into trouble
Okay.
story, something about your grandma or parents,
Okay.
sibling stories,
Okay.
first time you rode a bike, discovered that
I do.
you needed to put shoes on, whatever.
I think
Fun
I was.
story
I
from
think
your
I was
youth.
born with shoes on my feet.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Asians. A fun story from my youth. I remember my first major bike accident. Which wasn't fun at the time, but looking back, I feel very fondly about it. I had a powder blue Care Bear bicycle, and I always rode it down this hill. And my mom just let me go one day. She's just like, yeah, go ahead, ride. And I went flying down the hill, skinned my knee, cried a lot. Bike was fine.
Well, at least the bike was fine.
I mean, it was a Care Bear bike, and it was handed down to my younger sister, so it lasted a while.
Did you have a helmet on?
No, I don't think they had helmets back then.
And all you got was a knee skin. That was
Yeah.
pretty fortunate.
Yeah, and you would think that would have hit my head, but I don't think my head was as big as it is now.
Really?
Yeah, I think it got bigger in my teenage years.
That's probably how it was so swollen and she hasn't gone back down.
Encephalitis. My brain is just...
So, that is interesting.
Yeah.
But are you scared of bikes now?
No, but I don't ride bikes very much, so I'm a little bit leery of them. Oh, I have a story about a bike. I have a free bicycle.
Random. Why?
Because when Jenna and some people went mountain biking, they borrowed my bike. And then when Madison came back to return the bikes, they gave me 2 bikes.
What?
Yeah, I loaned out one red bike and returned with a white bike and a red bike.
Wow.
And I didn't know what to say. She just kind of unloaded them. And I didn't want to go, well, you have to take this one back, because she was obviously very bent on unloading these bikes.
Right.
So I just sort of accepted it. So I don't consider it stealing the bike.
No, you were given a white
I was
bike.
given a white bike. So
That's pretty awesome.
So if you want a bike, I have
Do you
it.
think it's tall enough for you?
Yeah, it's taller than my bike. So
Okay.
if you ever want to come over and try it out.
Okay. I love a bike.
Yeah, I've been actually trying to give away this bike
I
several
would
times.
love a bike.
Yeah.
Useful.
It's got a flat tire, so we might have to like
Oh
change
my
it.
gosh, I don't want to have to do any work. This bike. I don't want to have to pump it up or pedal it.
So you want an electric?
I want to go downhill with the bike
Okay.
and
And put
maybe
it down and walk away.
right. That was the extent of my journey.
This is as far as we're going.
And in Australia, and I know this isn't about me, but
Yeah, it is.
in Australia, I lived at the top of a hill, and I would bike to work sometimes when my bike still worked. And I would just go down, and it was the best thing ever, just going down to work. It woke me up in the morning. But I never felt like bringing the bike back uphill at the end of the day. So I'd leave it there for like a week. I would just be like, You
Why
stay
don't
there
just
too
walk the
long.
bike up?
I didn't feel like it. It's so much effort.
They should have bike lifts like that, chair lifts for ski slopes.
You should.
Kind of like they have like sled lifts in some places when you go sledding.
Right. And get the family, drive my bike back up the hill.
Oh.
All right. 1 through 10.
Okay.
1 through 9.
1 through 9. 7.
How do you feel about monogamy?
How do I feel about monogamy in terms of like
Between
relationship?
humans.
Between humans. It's obviously the animal kingdom.
You know, however you want to.
I'll say between humans. I'll say that it's an option that some people choose to exercise.
But you agree with it? Like, you think it's effective?
It depends on what effect you're going for.
Do you think that we're meant to be monogamous?
Oh, like for life? Or just serial monogamy, like one monogamous relationship followed by a monogamous relationship?
I feel like that's not monogamy, is it?
So you mean like mating for life? That's
Yeah, mating for life.
Oh no, that's totally not natural.
That's not natural.
No, not at all.
For humans.
For humans, no.
But for other creatures, maybe.
Yes, I just don't think I think the human brain is wired to
You think it started out that way, or like we're just messed up?
I think we're just messed up.
Right, but it probably started out that way.
It did. Like, I mean, obviously for the purpose of raising children, it's good to have a stable pair bond, but I don't see that being a lifetime.
So it's not for you.
It's not, well, I don't know. I haven't met the one yet. I need to get on that show. Have I? I mean, maybe I have, but I'm not aware of it yet.
Okay. Pick a number.
Pick a number. All right, 3. Oh, good.
This is just a question that I had that I wanted to ask someone because I went through this ordeal and I was like, did I handle that the right way? And it's not even a big deal. If you see a woman who's in her like 50s and she's on a walker and she has to go down a few steps, or like she has to go down 1 step.
Okay.
And she's maneuvering it. So you're looking at her. Because
Right.
at this point you're just staring at her.
Right, because she's just slow moving
like
woman.
maneuvering down this step. She's youngish. And it looks like she's handling it okay. Do you offer to help, or what do you
keep
do?
Staring.
What do you do in that situation?
With an older person, I would offer to help, but now that you've said that she's in her 50s, like, and she's handling it okay, I think I would just stare.
You would just stare at her. Okay, so
Wait, what did you do?
no, I stared at her. I was like, I think I might have had my arms out like, do you need help? But she made it down the step. And then there were more steps, and I was like, she struggled a lot with the 1. So I don't know how she's going to handle it.
Okay, wait, if there's more than 1 step, then I would definitely volunteer that, like, offer help.
Yeah. It's like 1 step and then 2 steps. And
and then
1 step and then maybe 1 more step. So I was at an IHOP, and she had to get down the steps from the IHOP, and then she had to get through the curb to
Right.
get to her car.
Right.
So she had gotten down the steps, but she still had to work on the curb, and I was like, do you need help? So I just offered to help her.
That makes sense. What did she say?
She said, no, thanks.
Well, then I think you did a good
Yeah.
job.
But I was like, it's so hard to know when you should ask to help someone. For me, because maybe they want to do it on their own.
Yeah, but
That
they're
could be a
like,
pride thing.
right. Yeah, you don't want to offend
I don't
someone.
want to offend anybody. But at the same time, if you need help,
You're here to help.
there should be a button or something. Like scream, help me, and then I'll be like, oh,
It's called life alert.
I flirt. But so another situation that I found myself in. This one was in Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
And Sydney people, like, they're really nice. Maybe it was like I lived in an Asian community, and they're nice, like bringing it from home.
Sure.
But there was this old man, and he has to, normally the buses stop and then they go down.
Yeah.
This man was not about to have it. He was like, I'm getting on this bus, but he could not make that step.
Oh.
So he fell.
Oh no.
I know, he just fell flat down on his hands, and then I stared at him because I was like, he should be able to get up on his own, right? But everybody else like rushed past me. They're like, oh my God, are you okay? And I was like, is that the right reaction?
Well, here's the problem for me. is that I really get a lot of joy out of seeing people fall.
Oh my god.
Which is
An old man.
Look, as long as they're not hurt, it's comical every time.
Wow.
Anybody falling. I know, I'm a terrible human being. But I derive great joy from seeing people fall down. I think it's funny when I fall down. I don't mind when people laugh. So I'd have a hard time rushing to his aid because first I'd be trying to laugh.
Yeah, see, I was just like, I don't want to bring extra attention to you because you're probably embarrassed already for missing that step. But
he's an old man, so does he really have any embarrassment left?
I don't know. Probably, like a little bit of old man pride, like, I can do this. He was too proud to wait for the bus to drop, so.
Yeah, why didn't he just wait for the bus to
Maybe he didn't know it would drop, I don't know.
But they all do that, right?
They do.
It's a pretty universal thing.
I don't know.
Let's go with question number 2.
Awkward situations.
Awkward, we could have an entire episode of awkward situations.
Good. Alright, what's the most random place you've ever had to go for work?
In terms of like the location of my employment, or working for a company that I had to go somewhere else for work.
Oh no, I meant like a work trip.
A work trip.
Like they send you to this random location.
Oh, I've been to some really boring places, but none of them are super. I mean, Springfield, Missouri, but that was just because.
See, I'd say that was random.
The circumstances. I mean, we ended up going to 2 strip clubs that night.
What?
Yeah, it was a weird trip. There was a phase in my life where I went on road trips with my coworkers, and we ended up at strip clubs because that's what you do.
Are they fun? I don't. I've been to one.
Oh, and it wasn't fun, was it?
I just didn't. I didn't understand what was happening.
Where did you go?
Someplace in Athens. It was actually kind of fun.
See,
Just because of the people I was with, but I don't remember looking at anyone. I think there was food there, so I was there.
oh, you had food? You ate the food at the strip
Is
club?
that bad?
I mean, I've had food at strip clubs, but people tend to frown on it for some reason. So Springfield, Missouri was random. There's Erie, Pennsylvania. Working for the power industry, they put power plants in like really out of the way places. So I've been to some out of the way places. But in terms of an actual place of employment, my first real job ever that had a paycheck, I worked in a cornfield.
I think I remember you telling me that.
So that would be my detasseling.
Sharon.
Detasseler.
All right. Do you want more or?
Yeah, sure. 8.
Okay. If I were a person that was drawing a portrait of you, how would you pose for it? I figure you might need the whole couch for this.
This couch isn't big enough.
How would you pose for your portrait?
For my portrait? Is this a full body portrait or just like?
It is. It's a full body portrait.
Oh. I guess it would. I get pretty
You
comfortable.
might draw me one of your French girls.
Yes,
That's
like
exactly
that.
the pose.
That's exactly the pose. This couch isn't big enough.
Right. You need leg room.
I know, and I'm very short.
I mean,
so.
was that, you should strike the full pose so that we get it on camera. That was the full pose?
Well, I mean, I didn't know what to do with my hands.
That's a big part of it.
I'd have to figure it out. I just sort of pressed it here.
Maybe do a Dougie type thing.
I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
That was good though.
Yeah?
You're very picturesque.
Well, thank you. Better than my portrait done, so thank you.
Right. Oh, thank God. Someone asked me this question before. I already know.
Thought about this.
Right. Okay.
Okay. More questions?
It's up to you.
What numbers are left?
There is 1, 4, 5, 6. We're probably just going to go through all. Oh, and 9.
Oh, let's just go through them.
Okay. Where do you shop for your clothes? Personal question.
That's a good question. I shop online sometimes.
What site? Like eBay?
Amazon. For a couple things, like that one hoodie that you were confused by.
Mm-hmm.
Bought that on
So
Amazon. TJ Maxx a lot. Definitely Max and Mista. I went through a phase where I shopped at Express a lot for my shirts. The last shirts I bought for work were from J. Crew.
That's fancy.
I shop a lot of places. I have sisters, and so a lot of times our activity, quality time together is shopping. So I've gotten much better at shopping. I used to be a good fake shopper, but now I'm a good actual shopper.
We could go.
Yeah.
All right. Number 4 is a game called Name That Song.
Okay.
I'm gonna say some lyrics. I'm not gonna sing them. I'm just going to say them.
Okay.
And you go to a lot of concerts,
I do.
so you should maybe know these lyrics.
Yeah, I'm really bad with lyrics. But
Okay.
we're gonna play.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Drink. 1, 2, 3.
I just want to hear you keep going.
1, 2, 3.
That's that
Drink.
song.
Throw them back till I lose count. What song is that?
Chandelier.
There it is. Okay.
I had to sing it in
It's
my
1
head.
for 1. Oh. Killing me softly. And I'm still falling. Still the one I need. I will always be with you. Stop it there.
You repeat that.
Oh. Killing me softly. And I'm still falling. Still the one I need. I will always be with you.
No, I really don't know that one. I know I'm supposed to know it. Like, I definitely should know it. I don't.
You want me to try to sing it?
Yeah, I
No.
was just singing it. Yeah, definitely want you to try to sing it.
I mean, it's not in my range, but.
Well, just,
Ah!
just go down an octave.
Killing me softly, and I'm still falling. Still the one I need. I will always be with you.
I really.
Oh. It's Countdown by Beyonce.
Oh, I should know that one.
Should've known
I
that.
feel like Beyonce has so many songs though.
She does, but that's a big one.
You're right, it is. Now that you
Maybe
mention
if I had like done, uh-oh, 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 oh no, no. You know that one? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Alright, next song. This one might be difficult. I want your ugly. I want your disease.
Lady Gaga.
Damn it. I thought that was gonna be hard. What song?
Is that Bad Romance?
Yeah, it is. This one, you may not know. I just wanted to know if I could go home. Been rambling day after day. And everyone says I don't know. So don't knock it. Don't knock it. You've been here before. I'll give you a hint. It's by my favorite band.
I know it's by Kings of Leon.
Oh.
Yeah.
How'd you know that?
Well, because, I'm trying to think of the name of the song. Like, I can hear it, I'm just not getting to the line that has the title of the song in it. I don't know the name.
Notion.
Uh,
Don't knock it. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
And this last one is arguably the best song ever written
Ooh.
by a human.
Ooh.
These are just some of the brilliant lyrics.
Okay.
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air,
You love America, don't you?
gave proof through
Through
the
the
light.
night that our flag was still there.
What song is that?
Star Spangled Banner.
Get that.
Scott Francis Key.
Oh, I had no idea who it was written by.
Yeah, he wrote it when he was
Loretta Scott King?
No, that would be Coretta Scott King.
Is it not Loretta?
You
Failed. I feel like it should be Loretta.
Dude, I
Is
really
it
think
Loretta or Coretta?
I think it's Coretta. We should probably look this up or
We
something.
got to. I mean, at this point. Yep, it's Coretta.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty bad.
You shut it. I feel like most of the audience doesn't know the answer to that. Let's take a survey.
You're right. No one raised
No
their
one?
hand.
No one.
Right.
If you were banished from the USA, where would you flee?
Where would I flee?
Just assume you have no country restrictions. You just can't live in the USA.
Oh, okay. Well, it'd have to be someone that speaks English. because I've been to countries where I don't speak the language, and it's very difficult. Although Google Translate things are a little bit better. Probably Canada. I know that's lame, but
It's easy.
it's close.
And it's cold.
I don't mind the cold. I mean, I can't. Do they speak English in American Samoa? Has the word
I
American?
have no idea.
Guam. I don't know. And
Jamaica, they speak English there.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the island nations are actually really poor, so.
Oh, you don't want to be around poor folk.
Well, it's just.
Hoity-toity.
But if I was there, I'd be pretty rich, relatively speaking.
Like a nice target for people who are poor.
Exactly, which I don't want to be. And it's not that I don't like poor people, it's just.
No, that's exactly what you need. You heard it first here, guys.
Hates poor people. No, it's just be really hard to see poverty on a daily basis. So.
All right. Number 6 is really interesting to me because I've always wondered this about you.
Okay.
Not so I can do it, but so that I won't stop other people from doing it.
Okay.
What gets under your skin?
Oh.
She doesn't get scared easily, so that's not.
Don't startle easily. Actually, poor spelling and grammar.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Noted.
Just, it's true.
Noted. All right. And this is the last question, and I feel like it's going to be difficult for any of us to answer this one fully, but
Okay.
minimum wage.
Okay.
What do we,
$15.
how do we fix that?
Oh, how do we fix it?
Yeah, but you think it should be $15?
I think it should be $15 an hour.
Why?
Seems like a good number.
That is so much money.
I know, but there are other countries that have it that high.
Yeah, but their dollar isn't worth as much as ours.
No, I think an equivalent of US dollars is still that
You
much.
think so?
I think the way to do that, it's not so much.
It's going to be hard for employers.
It is going to be hard for employees, but there are companies that are doing it. I think Whole Foods is pretty close to $15 an hour. I think Costco is
So
too.
that explains why it's so expensive there.
I know, whole
Gotta think
paycheck.
about the whole, wait, what was I thinking?
I don't know what we're eating.
Oh yeah, it's because it's so expensive to shop there. Like you go to Walmart because
It's cheaper.
it's cheaper.
I think we
It's a
have to.
mindset.
I think it's a mindset and attitude where you have to be willing to pay for higher quality.
So if minimum wage is raised to $15 an hour, then that means everywhere else gets raised too, or
No, I don't think so.
oh, so like I don't know. I feel like that's gonna be a pride thing.
Yeah.
What do you mean you get $15 an hour? I get $20 an hour, and I have a master's degree. What's my incentive?
Well, you can go back to doing a $15 an hour job, but
No,
there will
like,
be.
no incentive for education there.
Oh. I think the incentive is going to be, as it is, millennials are sort of in this phase where they're looking for fulfillment more than just a job. Well, you're just looking for a job because you're practical.
No, I'm looking for fulfillment.
See?
That's why I just do random jobs for money.
Oh.
Not that I don't love this job.
Hey, I don't care if you don't.
Passion.
It's fine with me if you don't like this job. I think it's just a matter of people rethinking how the economy works.
I don't know. It sounds like what Leisha's doing. I'm like,
What does Alicia do?
people give her information and she enters it
Um,
for, I guess, insurance and stuff. I think that's what she does.
I really
I kind of
don't know.
zone out when she talks.
It's an accent.
It is. And also her face and body.
Wow, you went there.
I'm kidding. No. It's just hard for me to listen to things that I don't understand.
Oh, which is why you never listen when I talk to you about work.
I listen. It's just a lot of times I can't wrap my head around it.
You're like, what do you mean you want me to do work? I don't get it.
I do stuff.
I'm joking. I do have a confession to make to you.
Uh-oh.
Yes. So I have been putting these online.
Are you serious?
Yes.
watches them? No one, right? You
Leisha.
haven't? No.
Yeah, Alicia and Mo watch them, but I think that's about it.
That's not. You had a verbal agreement.
That I wouldn't blackmail you.
Was that the verbal
The
agreement?
verbal agreement was that I wouldn't blackmail with you.
Damn it.
That
Always be more specific.
Yeah, the verbal, there was no verbal agreement about at least not on camera.
Putting them online. But they won't actually watch it though.
No, no one actually watches
Okay,
it.
it's just there.
In
And
case I want to watch it and I don't have access to my computer and I'm just on my phone, then I can watch it. But I can also change it so that only I can see it if that makes you feel better.
No, I mean, I'm not ashamed of much.
That's what I figured. But someone guilt tripped me. They're like, you have to tell her. And I was like, okay, I'll tell her.
Huh. You'll delete the comment about Leisha's face and body though, right?
No, absolutely not. I mean, yeah, I
I feel
can
like you won't show her that part of the video.
Dude, she's totally gonna watch it.
Nah,
She
I
loves-
feel like we've been talking for 45 minutes. There's
She
no way
loves
she's gonna
the-
get through.
She loves the Shamonae show.
I did do a good intro today.
You did.
Okay. And you did a good pose for a portrait.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I think
Got a
we
very-
got some good material together.
Got a lot of good stuff today.
Yeah, I usually don't edit anything out because,
Effort.
yeah, I just put it there.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do the outro?
The outro?
Yeah, I did the intro. So.
No, I don't have an outro in mind. Okay. No, because everything I think of like.
Okay.
is in-
Bodum, dodum, dum, dum. Goodbye. That's all it takes.